Hi, I will explain my Lab6 homework. Let's start. I start with importing these two libraries into my code, and then I create Lab6 class, and then I create two function in my code. Uh, the important function is actually here because in here I explain how the insertion sort is working. In the first function, this is creating an array which has 10 integer elements inside of it, and these elements are between 1 to the 100. And uh, okay, so how this insertion algorithm is work? Uh, so first I run this code and I get an array that has random numbers inside of it, and when this function works, this function is sorted the list, and I get the I get that sorted list. So, for instance, uh, this is 58 and 33, and it's going on like that and until 44. This is an unsorted list. How this algorithm work is we are getting the first index of this unsorted array, and we are getting the other parts as unsorted list. This is a sorted list, and this is unsorted part. 60, 58, 33 until 44. So what we do is we are getting these numbers one by one, and we are checking if this number is bigger than bigger than 93 or smaller than 93. So let's say 60 is smaller than 93. What the program do is program increasing the index of 93. In here, index of 93 is 0. So program is increasing one this index, and now the index of 93 is 1. So uh, it will looks like that. And this part will be empty. And we will place this 60 into this empty index. And uh, our sorted list is now bigger. And the unsorted part will looks like that. 58, 33 until 44. And we will get all of these numbers in here, and we will insert their right places into this sorted list, and uh, we will get the sorted list by doing all these processes. So if I will show you how my code works step by step. This was the how the algorithm works, and now I'll show you how my code works. Okay, first I get my array. You see in here uh, I entered the array, and now it is with name of list, and in this line we are getting length of the array, and which is 10. And we have two loops in here. One is for and the other is while. So we are starting by choosing the key, which is 6, the index 1, and we are getting we are subtracting 1 from the index of 60, which is 0. So I is 1 at the beginning and j is 0. And we are choosing k by using I, which is 16 here. So we choose 60 as our key. This is our key. And after that, we are going to while loop. In the while loop, you see in this condition, we are checking if this 60 is bigger than this j, which is 93. If this condition is true and uh, j is bigger than or equal to 0, which is true in here, 0, we will apply these two steps, these two lines. And what are they? You see list j plus 1. I'll write it. J is 0 and plus 1, we will get 1. List 1 will be equal to list 0. J is 0. And list 1, index 1 is 60, and list 0, index 0 is 93. You see list 1 will be equal to 93. So we will get that index 1 will be equal to 93 and this will be empty. And j will be subtracted 1 and we will get -1. And after that we will go to the top of this condition and we will check the condition again, which it will be false because -1 is not bigger than 0. So the loop will be break, and we will go to this line. This j plus 1 will be equal to k, which is 60. So j is -1 plus 1, we will get list 0. It will be equal to 60. K is 60. And we will write 60 into index 0. And the other parts are not changing. So that is the sorted part. And that is the unsorted part. And after that, we will go to top of this for loop and we will increase the I by 1, and it will be 2, and j will be 1. And we will apply this again, and after sorry, I'm in the video. After all of these processes are applied, we will get this sorted list. Let me show you my code. Let me run it. You see, this is the random generated numbers, and this is the sorted list of this array. Okay, thank you for listening.